Going on, team? It's your boy Pit Moth. Bear with me, I'm a little sick, but we'll be doing this breakdown. Let's talk a little bit about Nasdaq's direction. And these last couple of weeks, we've been very, very, very bullish, right? So I understand some of us are having some problems identifying bearish momentums off a bullish structure, and that's really basically just sticking to the trend as being your friend, right? So basically understanding that the market is being extremely bullish, so we do have to try to capitalize on the pullbacks. So let's go ahead and step into our monthly time frame, right? Let me go ahead and reset this chart view so we can see what's going on, right? Zoom in. We do see that we spoke about this last week. Price came, pushed down from a monthly supply zone, right? And then she came and pushed from the EMA, right? So we have the exponential moving average here, which is this blue line. You see, market tends to respect it. Once she breaks above it, she tends to stay above it and kind of uses it as a support, right, or a level of demand, right? She kind of just bounces off it. Once she does break below, she kind of tends to treat it as a level of resistance. So we can see we have a break above that EMA, came back down, bounced, created a bullish engulfing. So market direction is still extremely bullish, right? We do have a monthly supply coming in at 15,802, which I have marked out here is this black line, right? I have it marked out as my monthly supply, so go ahead and write that line down at 15. That's going to be at 15,800 area. So 15,802, I have it. And then I also have this weekly here at 15,854. And so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this weekly, and then we'll grab it back for. I'm going to keep my monthly high up here, right? So at 16,392, 16,370 area, just because I do understand that we are trading back above this last high, right? So we have a higher high, higher low, and now we're trying to go create that higher high. But we do have a level of rejection here, right? We look left, we can see price came into this price range, and then she fell from there. So same thing, I'm going to be looking for price to come back into here and being careful, making sure that we don't reject these highs again. If we don't, then we will be chasing new highs, and then I need to see a full candlestick closure back above that level, and we will be chasing new highs. But let's step in. So we have our monthly supply up here. We have another monthly supply here, but she is trading above. So we're going to go ahead and write monthly supply / demand. All right, that's going to be our monthly. I have another weekly / daily demand here. That does correlate with my monthly, but goes through too many candles. So let's go ahead and step into our weekly. See, okay, so now we have a weekly supply zone here at this level, right? So not only is it a monthly, but it is correlating with my weekly. I'm going to go ahead, this box that I drew out here, I'm going to go ahead and double click it and type in weekly demand, because once she traded below, she treated it as supply, right? So we can see we look left here. When she came to this area, she rejected the monthly demand, monthly supply zone, pushed down from it, right? And she came back. Now she completely closed above, and as you can see, market came back, wicked, and pushed up from that zone. So what used to be supply turns into demand, right? Or what used to be support turns into resistance. What used to be resistance turns to a level of support, right? What used to be a level of supply turns back into a level of demand. So as we can see here, price rejected this. This was a level of resistance, right? Or a level of supply. And then price came, closed above that level, and turned that level of supply into a new level of demand, right? So we have a founding level of demand there on the weekly. I'm going to go ahead and leave that. I do think that price, if she wants to pull back now, if we're gonna catch longs back into this high, I need to get some form of higher candlestick closure. Maybe wait for that month. That month only got 4 days left to close, and see if we can get a 50% retracement to then keep pushing to the upside. We are 500 pips away from that monthly high, so we can definitely capitalize from there. And then if we do decide to come trade back underneath this monthly demand and weekly, and we turn it back into a level of supply, and then we'll be catching that leg down for then the next leg up, because we're still in a bullish market, right? Until we have a full change of character. Therefore, I'm still going to be looking for long positions throughout the week, but we can still capitalize on shorts if the opportunity presents itself, right? So I'm going to leave this here for a potential short target, right? Just because if we do come trade back underneath this monthly level here at 3788, around that level, I will be looking for the next leg down, and this is going to have to be potentially our targets, right? These wicks are going to have to be our targets, and these candlesticks, this last rejection zone is going to have to be our targets, because we are extremely bullish, so we got to cover profits more than faster than usual. Got to be on tiptoes. We are extremely bullish, so if we are going to catch shorts this week, got to be in and we got to be out. Let's go into our daily, make sure everything is correlating. Beautiful, beautiful. So I see that we have a level here, rejection, as we can see here, rejection, finally closed above, consolidated a little bit in this area before continuing to push. So if we are going to see that pullback now, then we need to be aware of this area here, because as we can see, once she finally closed above it, we had some consolidation and she pushed out of the zone. And it was a zone where she rejected before multiple times, right? So if she does come trade back under, like I said, I will be capitalizing on the way down. But as long as she holds this level here, I'm going to be looking for longs all the way back into this monthly high. And if we break it, then we're chasing new highs. Let's go down to let's see if I can get any levels here. You'll see a little bit of a trend line. What I do want to mark out. We are kind of trading under now. Let's see. Yeah, so let's mark out. Always look left. You guys want to find levels? Always look left. We can see we have a rejection zone here. Okay, I'm going to mark out this level here. I love it at let me get a horizontal line at this level. Boom. Go ahead. Type in daily rejection slash supply. So I pulled a level from I'm gonna go ahead and write daily rejection slash supply on it. And like I said, simply just look left, guys. You want to understand where I pull these levels of supply and demand. We just simply look left, and we can see price. Once you came back in this area and traded in between, same targets we're trading in between now, right? You want to look at what's happening in between those targets. So we have a monthly supply here and a monthly high here, right? So you can see price came, rejected that monthly high, came back down, found a support here, and then bounced. So you can see she came down again, wicked off this level and pushed up. Once she finally had that candlestick closure, right? Once she finally had that candlestick closure under, you can see his price came back up to that same level, rejected it. Boom, once she closed above, came back up, bounced from this monthly supply, bounce. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that level there at 15,993 or 1600. So I'm going to have a level here. And if we focus on what's going on now, we can kind of see price is already starting to struggle in that zone. All right, we can see we're already kind of having some movements in that level. So we need to see if price is going to have full closure above that level or reject this level here and then catch shorts from this weekly demand, turn it back into a supply, or push up from this rejection on the daily and then give us a pullback and then catch the longs all the way to this monthly high. So that's our daily level. I'm going to grab a 4-hour high and a 4-hour low. So, and then our intraday levels will speak about when I get on the live. I will be live Tokyo this week. Hopefully I can get on New York. I know I'm gonna do New York with you guys most likely either tomorrow or Tuesday. So I'll be on. And Tokyo for sure. I want to do some Tokyo this week, so let's kill it on Tokyo session. All right, so as we can see, let's just literally break this down real quick. I don't want to make this video too long and boring. So we have that monthly supply price came up, right? Created a new high, consolidated in this area, which is what we we're speaking about the daily, pushed up to a new high. So we can see market created a new higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? Came back to retest that new higher, that last higher high, created a new higher low, and then failed to create a new higher high. Now, how I identify my higher highs is with candlestick closure. So we can see price actually came and pushed up higher than before. You can see price came here, came down, and actually pushed all the way up here before coming back down. But the candlestick closed below this last high. So this is what I'm going to be marking out. I'm going to be marking out the highs, which so I'm going to put H4 high, understanding that this is our price point that we need to break in order for us to understand market direction, right? So then I'm also going to mark out this low here. So we got a 4-hour low and a 4-hour high, right? So now this is where our intraday trades come into play, right? Before catching market direction. Before catching market direction, I need to see one of these get taken out, right? Either price come, retest this low again, show me bullish indications, right? Bullish engulfing, reversal patterns for me to catch longs, or come back and reject this high again, or break above, create a new high, and then we'll be chasing, we'll be grabbing the leg down for the next leg up, right? So this is just our structure. So we have a high here and we have a low here. Once one of these levels get broken out, this is where I'm going to be looking for intraday plays, right? So, and then our intraday levels on the 30, on the 1 hour, and on the 2-leg structure, we'll pull them tomorrow. So other than that, hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I ate a lot more than I should have had. I'm gonna see you guys this week, so let's kill it. We had an amazing week last week, 3-0. We only traded 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, live New York sessions. We killed it, over 200 pips last week. Let's have another beautiful week this week. Let's end the year just on the right note. You know what I'm saying? Or just give me a quick 1,000 pips before the year ends, and we'll be good. Other than that, I'll see y'all this week. I love y'all. Y'all already know.